God. Oh my God. I still am haunted by that. That's bring back deep memories. God, it's everyone. I don't know what attracts those kids out there.
I forgot I had this. I forgot I had this, so I'm gonna use this instead of, this tiny ass tripod on my table. First things first, let me actually put my hat on. I, myself, yes, went to DreamCon. Yeah, okay, yeah, it was supposed to sound more cooler. That is actually my second time going to a convention, and oh my God, it was fun. I literally had a blast. Even though I went there and just was so shy, I was thinking about recording some stuff while I was there. I was thinking about recording about a lot of stuff. But the next thing you know, I got shy and scared, and the next thing you know, I just didn't do it. So I will tell you all the things that happened over at DreamCon. Like the first day, second day, and the third day. I should probably bring that down a bit. Hold on. It was absolutely great. So, I don't know where to start off with. First off, I had 3 costumes. I had 3 costumes ready. So we went and, I put on one. I was dressing up as Doran. You know Doran, right? I know I pronounced Slender's name. It's not my fault. I'll try my best to. Doran from like the Amazing World of Wait, was it a Gumball Amazing World or Amazing World of Yeah, it's the Amazing World of Gumball. I don't know what I was thinking. First day, I didn't really do much. I just went there, see around, look around a little bit, see what they got, and then I left. So that first day really didn't count. Second day was that was actually great. It was a good time. I was dressing up as Higuruma from JJK, and it was a JJK meetup that they did. And speaking of which, hold on, let me see if I can. You can tell. I look nice though. Let me get to. Let me find this pod. Let's stop. Pretty nice, right? There was a pendant that I completely forgot. I forgot a pendant, right? There was a pendant I was supposed to have on his like shoulder, and I completely forgot about it. So I went to some random store in Houston with my dad and grabbed it, and then we just went back to the place. I went there for a little bit and hang out, and then left. Came back again. My brain's short circuit again. Oh! At the JJK meetup. It was fun. It was fun. It was cool. A lot of people was cool. I met, there was a lot of people that was actually hella chill. What else? I got a photo of Rage. Of your Rage. Yeah, I got a photo of him. I did a sneak. What the fuck? I got a sneak photo of your Rage, and I gotta say, I think my photography skills is on point, and my editing skills. I edited those photos because it came out all messy and grobbly and shooken up, you know. But I will show all the photos I took while I was out because. Mind you, all of these are not edited yet. I did a little Photoshop in none of them. So that's one thing I gotta say. What else? Quit fucking changing colors, man. Stop.
It's always feel weird to just record myself doing stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Like, if anyone's antisocial, you know what I'm saying? Like, it feels so weird to just record yourself doing stuff. And I'm about to go to a bar. Looking like this. You know what I'm saying? Looking like fly. Like a shut.
Man, you can't rap for shit. Shut your bitch ass up. Who said that?
I think that's. Besides, I actually went to a bar. Well, a club or some shit. I don't know what the hell that was. But there was a thing I went to. Filled up with white people, by the way. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad, but the music was ass. I'm not gonna lie, but it was cool. I met some guys. They were somehow. Oh, speaking of which, I was wearing a tie. You know, like I was wearing a tie. I was still half of my costume form. You know, I just took my jacket off. Speaking of jacket, I went to a store to grab like a little pendant for my thing right here. But that's beside the point. We went in and the guy asked like, all right, hey guys, it's 25 a person. I was like, okay, it's 25 a person, all right. And then he said, in Crow, he said, hold on a sec. Hey, you, did you make that tie yourself? So me and I was with my dad the entire time I was out, so I probably should have said that, but he said, hey, you did that tie yourself, young man? Yeah. Well, yeah, I kinda did. And then he just let us in for free because he was so impressed because I fixed up my own tie so good. And I think that's like a great way to like get some free stuff. Like just walk around with a tie on your neck. Like you gotta learn how to make a tie. Like when you go to like in business and stuff, you gotta learn how to make your own tie, bro. If you don't know how to make your own tie, you won't be able to get free stuff in. Like you won't be able to get any free stuff. You will impress old people if you wear a tie and know how to make a tie. I tell you that much. Will I recommend doing that? Probably not. You probably won't. It probably won't have the same thing that happens to me. But it was a fun night. I went pool. I did some pool, which I didn't have any footage of that either. Oh, actually, hold on. This is literally the only evidence of it happening. This. Hold on, focus. Like you see, I took all these photos with my dad. I took it even with my glasses. I was drunk because that was like the first time drinking. I never drunk before. That was like literally the first time I drunk. It's alright, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna say, oh, it was amazing or not, but it was alright. It was alright. But the last day I left early because I had to get out the hotel. We had to leave the hotel like at noon. So we got out, we left damn, that was a fat ass spit. Well, I left the hotel early and you know who I dressed up as? Motherfucking big Trafalgar.
But you see,
I would've. I was dressed up as Law and it was so cool. I went there and we was hanging out. I met my friend. She also does cosplay. She actually introduced me in the cosplay community. And hold on a sec. Oh, you're burning up. Alright, I'll do that. Okay, hold on a sec. You know what, let me actually just hurry and finish this off because it's gonna be, it won't take long. So, what happened was we went there, I went to a One Piece meetup. A lot of people actually enjoy, like, she was also dressed up as Law also, but she was a woman, obviously. Which, I'm no disrespect. It was cool, I hanged out, we was walking around. And people really like people really like me and her dressed up as Law because you know in like when it was like the moment when he was fighting Blackbeard, he got turned into a woman, right? So it was actually really perfect. It was like a perfect combo. So it's like me as a dude, and then she was a female law or a lady law, and it actually worked perfectly well. Like, hold on. Actually, I got photos, so I'm just gonna put it in there. It was sick. I loved it. It was absolutely sick. It was fun. And I met Peppo or Beppo. I think it was Peppo. It was Peppo or Beppo. It gotta be Peppo, right? No, hold on. I missed the part when they were like doing like that little dance thing because I left early because I needed to head back home, like before it hits dark. And not only that, it was really. I'm slobbering over, my bad. It was really cool. It was really cool being there. Oh, and I also met this dude who like does anime review. Well, not anime reviews. He does anime news. He always said like, "How you doing, guys?" It was something like, "Here's what anime coming out this month," and I really don't know his name much, but I do like his content. I really don't really follow his content that much, but I do like his content though. He was really cool and he was ginormous. I know I'm small, but I'm just not that small. But either way, let's hurry up and wrap this up. You gotta. There was a girl who trying to ask me to hang out with her, but I was, you know, being me, just anxious as shit, don't know how to talk to women all of a sudden, and she kind of got frustrated and left. So I just want to put that in there real quick because I want to, because if she does see this shit, it's a really low chance she's gonna see this, but. Sorry that I didn't went there. I decided to hang out with you, and then I was really waiting for a person, which I already hanged out with, and blah 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 blah. And yeah, that was it. That's pretty much it. That's what happened while I was gone at DreamCon. Will I go there again? Absolutely. But will I go to a whole different state for it? Fuck no. I'm not doing that. I'm scared of flying. So that was literally the coolest thing I've ever experienced. But either way, I'm gonna cut this off now. I'm gonna get to the gameplay now, and I'll see you guys during the video. All right, bye.